What's good, guys? Nick Carter here, back at you with another Tech Thursday, a little video series where I bring you the sort of top tech related news topics of the past week. Wasn't able to do one last week, I was moving house, but anyway, we're back here again, so let's get into it. Off the bat, we're talking about Apple and privacy. So obviously there's been a lot of stuff in the news lately in regards to Facebook and how it stores your data and uses that information. Well, Apple has now given their users, in Europe only at the moment, the ability to request that information. So you can go online and request this data, which takes about 7 days to process, and you can find out everything Apple has on you in regards to sort of like calendar, Apple Music, location services, notes, pretty much everything they store you can have access to. Apple has also stated that they will probably be bringing this to their global user base as well. Now, onto product releases. OnePlus, the company famous for a no-compromise smartphone at an affordable price, has released their 6th generation device, adequately named the OnePlus 6. And this phone looks like an absolute beast. It has top-of-the-line specs, a Snapdragon 845 chip, 6 gigabytes of RAM, 2 rear cameras, as is the trend these days, a 16 megapixel sensor and a 20 megapixel sensor, 3300 milliamp hour batteries. Woo, are you getting tired yet? It's a beast of a smartphone, and all for only 530 American dollars, which is about 700 Australian. So certainly a hell of a lot cheaper than the S9 or the iPhone 8 or 10, which is easily over 1,000. So if you're in the market for a smartphone, specifically an Android smartphone, check out the OnePlus 6. Now, Razer, the company famous for gaming peripherals, keyboards and mice and whatnot, have announced their 2018 flagship laptop, the Razer Blade. Now, normally in the past, the Razer Blade has been a 14-inch laptop with really thick bezels and not quite big enough screen for gaming and content creation. This year they have a 15.6-inch display, which is definitely an improvement. And being a Razer Blade and being, a flagship laptop, it has all the specs you'd care about. You got 8th gen Intel CPU, you got 1060, 1070 GPUs inside, and there is a plethora of options for those of you who can swallow the price, because the baseline of the new Razer Blade comes in at $2,899 Australian, which is, there's a lot for a baseline laptop, and can easily go over $4,000 for the top line laptop. But that being said, if you're after a nice sleek laptop and you want it to be your main machine for gaming or editing or whatever you use it for, definitely something to look at. It looks amazing, got great specs, and Razer is a very, very reputable company. On the same topic as Razer, they have also announced a new eGPU, which is an external GPU called the Razer Core X. Now, just quickly, eGPUs are enclosures that house just a GPU and a power supply, generally connect to a laptop via USB-C, Thunderbolt, and they can boost your graphical performance by utilizing a desktop-grade GPU without having a huge tower on your desk. Great options out there for video editors or gamers who, again, want their laptop to be their main machine and don't want that massive tower. Originally, the original Razer Core came in at 500 American dollars, which is ridiculously priced for just a metal enclosure and a power supply. The new Razer Core X, however, is a lot cheaper at $299. They're pretty much one of the cheapest on the market at the moment. Anyway, guys, that sort of just wraps it up for this week. Nice quick one. Not a whole lot to talk about. If you want to read more about these topics, I'll leave a link to a story on each of those down in the description below, along with links to my social media accounts, which is just at thatmoderndude. Very simple. Go check me out on Instagram. I post there most of the time. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit that thumbs up button down below. I definitely appreciate it. It'll make you feel better too. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And until the next one, peace.